Good morning everyone, it's Jo from Ipsa Daisy again. Double live weekend, you lucky lot. I'm just going to attach myself to the live stream. Hopefully some people will jump on and I'm not just talking on my own. Oh, no one yet. There it is. Is there people? Oh, what I don't want is... Hello everyone. I have a feeling my screen might be freezing. I can see you all. Yay! Can everyone see the screen okay? Is it clear? It's a bit blurry here, but I'm hoping that's just me. Morning Becky, morning Anna. I'm not getting me comments again. Comments on. Excellent. I think I'm seeing stuff. Yay! How are you all? Long time no speak for some of us. If you joined us yesterday for the Daisy Doodles launch, then thank you for being with me again. I just went to go live and realised I've managed to break my arm that holds my phone, so I've had to kind of construct a makeshift thing to hold it. So hopefully it'll stay put. Okay, so today it's a bit of a different plan with me. We're going to do an unboxing of the Time to Bloom box, and then we're going to set up my April spreads. So I hope you're planning along with me. If you are, grab your journal and your pens and pencils and let's plan. I'm also going to unbox the March Dispatch mini box because I want to use the bits inside for my April spreads. So if anyone has ordered the March mini box or the Time to Bloom box and it hasn't got to you yet because you're overseas and you don't want the contents to be shown to you, now is the time to pause the video. You can always watch it back later if you don't want it to be, no spoilers. Assuming everyone's happy for me to go ahead and open. Ta-da! I've got both boxes here. Woo! So I'm going to do the big one first, and then I'll do the mini one, and then we will get started with the planning stuffs, and I can answer questions on anything, any questions you've got to do with the box or the contents or how to use them as we go along. Is everybody strapped in? Hands inside the carriage, etc, etc. I hope you like the new branding stickers. I was quite pleased with how these turned out, and also the new boxes, which seem to be holding everything a bit more securely. So easy open box. There it is. Put that aside. So this is the Time to Bloom box, which was dispatched end of February. The dispatch date was 1st of March, but we sent it out a little bit early. So let's move this out of the way for a second while we look and see what's inside. Get your folder, which has got everything in it. So folder. And then I don't really know what order to do things in. I guess stencils first, seeing as all about the stencils. So in the big one, you now get a super easy stencil, a classic stencil, and 2 pocket stencils. So the first one we'll do is the super easy stencil, which is the Buttercup Week. The idea of that is it would be across a 2-page spread, and you'd split your third column into 2 for the weekend. You've got your little buttercup icons at the top of each so that you can put the letter for the day of the week, or you can write across them. And then you've got a kind of control panel that you can put all of your stats and things, or to-do lists or goals across the bottom. Morning, Caroline. I'm just having a look at everyone's comments. Hey, Gemma, just setting up April with this box. Same as me. So this is our super easy stencil. The idea with the super easies is that you literally just lay them on the page and trace it out. We then have got, where can I put? Let's make some room. So that's our super easy. We've then got a classic stencil. All of the classic stencils are punchable. Are sent punched because it was becoming a bit admin-y to split out into punched and unpunched, and the majority of the stencils can't be punched that's in the box now, so it's just this one, which is punched for our storage folder. The idea with the classic stencils is that they contain elements that you can use to decorate your page. So rather than the super easy that you lay down and literally trace it out, the classic one you can use in lots of different ways, which I'll be doing today. It's also worth saying, although the super easy stencils are designed to go, let me get my journal, like this and like this, you could also use it that way and repeat up for a slightly different look. And Jean, yeah, it's also a great cherry blossom shape, so it'll be good for to go alongside the next box, which is the Find Your Ikigai box, which is Japanese themed. So those are the 2 stencils we have so far. And then we've got our pocket stencils. Hey Kelly. And the idea with the pocket stencils, everyone kept feeding back that they love an alphabet. They love a font, so our pocket stencils from now on will be a font. So you get a new alphabet to use with every quarterly box. So this is our Time to Bloom font. It's sort of quite a floaty, I just thought it was quite spring-like. I feel like you can see the shadow of my ring light on the stencil. This is the problem with having reflective items. Hopefully you can see it now. Which is another one I'll be using today. So that's our stencils. Let's move those over there. We then also have a washi tape in every box, and the washi tape are now exclusive washi tape. So we're trying to design as much in-house as possible. So it's all stuff that you can't get anywhere else. You're not going to be repeating things that you might have bought elsewhere because it's all designed by us. And hopefully as well, that also means that it all sits quite nicely with each other. Attempting to get inside my washi. I need to make a pile of rubbish, otherwise I'm going to create chaos. So the washi tape is flowers, designed by Snail Scribbles. It's really, really, really cute and very spring-like. You've basically got all the spring blooms across the bottom. So that's our washi. We do have a handful of these washies left over, which I will be adding to the shop separately at some point, probably May, when we do our next new product drop. But for now, that one's only been available inside the box. Then we have our pens. Let's do pens next. The washi is the best spring flower one. Kate did a really good job, and she's doing loads more cool designs. So you guys, there's new stuff coming. So you get 3 pens in the box. We've got a zebra metallic gel in one of 3 colours. It was either silver or purple or pink. You've got a Z grip ball pen, and that was either black ink, purple ink or pink ink. I'm using a purple one at work at the moment, so if anyone has notes on their order slips from me, it'll be in a purple pen. And then I want to say it's Kira Rich, but I don't know that I'm saying that correctly. But the Kira Rich glitter highlighter. I'm not going to do it on that page because I'm going to be using this, but this is where I've been planning out today's spreads. Good for you guys to know that I do some prep sometimes. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I'll see if I can make it do it. But if you look at it here, it's like a really sheer highlighter, but it's got glitter in it. So it adds kind of like a glitter tinge to what you're doing. I might as well try the other pens. This is the purple gel pen. I mean, I've done really well because I've managed to select randomly a box that has 2 purple pens in it. And you know, purple is my favourite. And that's your black BO30 pen. So put them there. What else have we got in this box of wonder? We've got our journal skills kit. So I've changed this from the, you used to get a project pack. Now we've kind of changed the thing to a skills kit because I wanted it to be more journal led. Although you guys liked the Shrinky Dink in the 80s box, I don't think it was enough journal focus for you guys. So we've slightly changed it, and this is the mandala maker. Raina says, my granddaughter now has my gel pen as purple is her colour. I mean, purple is the best of all the colours. Fact. And green is my worst colour, guys. So the fact that this box is totally green, it's Kate's favourite colour. Or one of her favourite colours. She'll probably be like, no, it isn't. And I always change everything from green to a different colour. So, but green seemed to fit for this box. So I'm allowing it on this occasion. So this is our mandala maker, which I'm going to do a little step-by-step of. In a bit to show you how to use it. You've also got your compass. I keep wanting to call it a protractor, but I know it isn't, so compass. And what's good with the compass, you'll see that you've got a little pot of leads. The lead's actually built into the compass, whereas I remember when I was at school, a long time ago, we used to have the thing attached that you put your pencil in. This has actually got lead in it, so you don't need to attach a pencil separately. Simple things make me happy. So that's our mandala maker kit. We've also got our Happiness Blooms from Within notepad. And I know this is not technically journaling. You can use it alongside your journal. I've got it on my desk so that I can scribble things to do as I think of them. And then I move from there into my journal when I'm feeling it. Basically, it's kind of been used as my scribble pad. You've also got on there, as well as a to-do list, how you're going to move, nourish and self-care each day. And also we wanted to add a little kind of a worry thing. I'm a real worrier, and I think it's fair to say Kate is a worrier as well. And it's thinking about, like, from your worries, what can you do to fix it? And if you can't, stop worrying about it. That's kind of the vibe. So if there's something you're worrying about that you can do something about, do something. And if there's the thing that you're worrying about you can't do something about, then you need to stop worrying about it. That's the vibe behind this pad. I'm just having a look. Karen says green is your favourite colour. Well, this box is perfect for you. And Donna says, want all your stencils, but postal to Australia is a killer. Yeah, I feel your pain. Believe it or not, I know that our postage prices to Australia and the States and Canada, they're all not cheap at all. We don't make any profit on postage. The prices have been massively hiked up even further throughout the pandemic, and there really isn't anything we can do about it. I guess potentially finding other people in the country that also want to purchase from us, and maybe bulk purchasing, so you only switch, so you only pay postage once potentially. Joe says, when is the next big one posted out? So the payment comes out on April the 1st and the box goes on June the 1st. So there's always a 2-month lag. The reason we have it that way is because all of the stuff is now produced in-house. We need time to be able to order the right numbers, basically. Raver says, postage is high, but now the US Postal Service is back to speed, getting the boxes and orders sooner. Yes, we definitely are getting feedback that things are starting to get better. The postage was pretty dire for a little while, and to be honest, it was within the UK. People were waiting a few weeks for things to turn up, which is mad, but the pandemic has been crazy and continues to be crazy. So if the only problem we have is delayed post of stationery, I think that's not a bad thing. So this is our Happiness Blooms from Within pad. You should also have a postcard which invites you to today, and one of the new things that we introduced in this box is our What's in the Box guidebook. We always had a little leaflet explaining what was in the box, but big feedback was that you wanted more tips and tricks about all of the individual items. So this is our first go at this, and hopefully it's what you guys wanted. And yeah, this is what we're going to be doing more of. Feedback so far has been good for the guide, so hopefully we've got it right. Joe says, would you be doing the next big one spread to use in July? Yes, no, hold on, let's think. Probably yes. God, yes, probably. Because postage seems to be okay. I never want to do this whole setup with the box before everyone's got their box. So in the past we have delayed doing the unboxing and the setup to allow everyone a chance to get it. It seems like it's quite quick at the moment, so the plan will probably be we post out 1st of June, we do the unboxing kind of towards the end of June for July. So yes, in answer to your question in a long roundabout way. Hey Tammy, good day from Canada. Danielle says, my favourite box ever. Shelley says, very professional and love it. Thanks guys. I think this box probably is the box that's had the most amount of design work go into it, the most amount of like professional print products. Everything's been printed externally, or like these guys, some of the stuff we used to print in-house and we don't anymore. Minimal amount of stuff from external companies. Literally, I think just this and this were external. Everything else was designed in-house. So it was a massive amount of work. So I'm very glad that you're having good feedback. Oh, I also forgot, you've got some Parma violets. I'm going to open mine. Now, I thought I'd get more negative feedback on the Parma violets. The reason I thought that is because I know that they are very Marmite. You either love them or you hate them. When we got the massive box of Parma violets, the smell was amazing if you like Parma violet. If you don't like them, you probably thought it was disgusting. Sorry, I'm just going to eat my sweets now. I love a Parma violet, so I'm very happy. So, I'm also going to unbox the March mini box. Your husband ate them. Oh no! And by the way, the Parma violets weren't really part of the box. They were just, I thought they fit quite well with everything. People love them. Yeah, good! So this is the March mini box. I kind of wanted to have a little chat about the mini boxes as well while I'm here. We've changed, obviously, the mini box. Sorry, remind me of chalky antacids. Yeah, I can see that. It definitely is one of those things that you either love it or you hate it. But we thought we'd do something different. So they fit quite nicely within the box, being that they're violet. The mini boxes. So we've changed our packaging on the mini box to these adorable tiny mini boxes. The fact that we've switched to the pocket size stencils means that we can use this size box, which means that everything fits much more compactly, no movement in transit. Hopefully everything gets to you safely. We've also got the nice easy peel undo. And then when we open it, you should have your postcard, which will be themed to whatever the box is themed to. And the idea with the postcard is that you can send it on to a friend to make them smile, or you can stick it in your journal, whatever you want really. But rather than having the printed sheet that says what's in the box, and I think it's pretty obvious what's in the box, we wanted to create something that basically was something that you could use rather than just a pointless piece of printing. So that's the B box. And then you should have our beautiful bespoke tissue paper from No Issue, which is eco-friendly. And then within the box you've got a pen. And if you want to know more details about the pen that was included in any of the mini boxes, if you go to the Love Daisy Journal Books website, each month I'm updating a link to information about the pen. So if you loved it and you want to see what other colours it comes in, all of the information's on the website. So we've got it's an orange milk zebra sarasa gel clip. That's a lot. 0.5 thickness. We've got our washi tape and we've got our stencils. Let's move that out of the way. So the stencils there. There's two, and if you've got our honeybee hexagon stencil that's already available in the shop, the sizes of the hexagons are different sizes in the pocket stencils, so you're not doubling up, and the aim is for them to be used in a slightly different way. So for this stencil, we've got two of our trackers, hexagon trackers. So you'll notice that there's 7 hexagons within the little flower shape, so you can use it as a tracker for the week. We've got our little bee, who's super cute, and then we have different hexagon sizes, so you can make an entire weekly spread with the hexagons. And we've also got our daisies, and these daisies are actually the same shape as the Daisy daisies. Coordinates with this. We then have our washi tape. I love this washi tape, it's so cute. So at the moment the honeybee mini box isn't on the site available to buy. We've got biscuit up on the site. We have a few of the biscuit one left over. I do have, I think, about 5 of these left, which I'll pop up on the site this week. I can't do it today because I don't know the exact number that's available. They're on the shelf at the office. But if you are wanting to make sure that you get a mini box, the best way is subscribing. It's also the cheapest way of getting the box because they're a little bit more expensive when they go onto the website. So they only get as far as our web shop if I've got any left over once the subscribers have had them. So this is our bees washi tape, which is so cute. I love him. And today I'm going to use both because I feel like they go quite well together. Bees and flowers. So that's our mini box. And we have reopened subscriptions to the mini one and the big one. The next mini one is Blame It on the Weatherman, which goes on the 14th of April. And the next big one is Find Your Ikigai, our Japanese theme box, and that goes on the 1st of June. And then our next children's box is Dinosaurs, and that goes on the 14th of April as well. Whew. Okay, with that all done, I'm going to start planning if everyone's ready. So let's look at my plan. What I was thinking is I might do some shaping. I will be doing the bee in a second, so you will see what I do. So I thought I've left a couple of pages because I haven't done a weekly spread for this week. I'm going to do a shaped edge to my cover page. Using the flowers. So I'm just drawing out the flowers, slightly overlapping them. You'll see, all will become clear. I do have a plan. Whether or not it will work is a different thing, but I do have a plan. Rayma says, I spent so much money yesterday on Daisy Doodle and the postage track to Maine was expensive too, but my great-grandsons will be thrilled. Yay! The plan is for us to get in the office tomorrow and start getting those orders out from Daisy Doodles. Tracy is now in the office, so she is taking over the packing responsibility, although I think I will be helping tomorrow because we have quite a few orders. Let's add a few little leafies in just for fun. Emma says, if only I had the patience wait. I did my beads last night after a deep search of your Facebook and Insta pages. I think I've got some of the, I think I've done the bee before on my YouTube channel. I've definitely done a video. Carol says, my daughter bought loads yesterday. Can't wait to borrow hers for a change. She's ordered the dinosaur membership too, and she's 24. Joe says, do you have any Time to Bloom boxes left? Don't, I'm afraid. It was a complete sellout. This was the last one, and I had to hold it back to make sure that I got one to use today. The stickers. Oh, I didn't show you the stickers. Dummy. The stickers in the box as well. Good unboxing. Completely left out 2 whole sections. We've got the spring journal stickers, which we've got the days of the week, and they've got the same flowers on them as the washi tape has. And then we have the spring cleaning stickers, which we felt went really well because they're the same colours as has been used in the washi tape. And spring is a time for spring cleaning. So these 2 are available on the website already. The Time to Bloom washi tape will be added, but no, we have no complete boxes left. Now I'm just going to add some colour to these because what I want to do is add some little line details. But I want to do this first. Oh, Daisy started barking, shocker. Hi Mum, and hi Trace. Probably some pinks as well. That's quite nice, it's just to play with the colours in your flowers because there's always variation in nature. I'm not trying to recreate actual things, but videos you are releasing. Oh, Tammy says, I'm really loving the videos you are releasing on how to use your stencils. No problem. The plan for April is that we've released quite a lot of new products, and we released the Daisy Doodles early so that it was in time for Easter. So there's no new products for April, because I want to basically spend the month creating lots of to-do videos and things for the current stuff that we've got. I want to try and figure out if there's a way to embed those videos into the shop, so that you can kind of see them before you buy them and have an easy way to find the content. So that's kind of a project for this month. Oh, that's annoying. I think that pen's dead. Let's try this one. These are Tombow gel pens that I've been using today, which I haven't used for a while. It's quite nice. Mix it up. Right, I'm going to do some more line details in that, but I'm going to come back to it because I don't want to do it while the ink's still dry. Actually, I should do another leaf there. This could be very fiddly, so sorry if I'm not talking to you. It'd be better if I had a blade and a mat, but I don't have one here. Sorry if I've come off screen a little bit. Yeah, I could definitely do with a knife. I don't have one here. It's at the office. So I'm going to struggle on with my scissors. I'll get there, it just take ages, but we can chat while we're doing it. I'm going to just cut some of the excess off. It's going to take me forever, I think, Tammy. I don't really think it through. In my design for it, it probably wasn't as detailed as this. Don't worry, this is the only page that I'm doing this on. I didn't actually choose my colours beforehand. Can you tell? I just wanted them to be kind of bright and spring-like. I think the key with the colours might just be that they're kind of colours from this time of year in nature, which kind of means they go. And I've also repeated the colours quite a lot. I know I've used lots of pens. If you can see, I don't know if you can see the pens next to me, but it's really just yellow, purple, pink. And then I've just used a couple of different pens for each flower just to kind of give it a bit of, I mean, flowers in nature aren't one colour. My favourite one is this one, I think. Daisy's shouting. Yeah, it does look a bit like a pansy. Maybe that's why I like it. My granddad always used to have pansies in his garden. Okay. Okay, so that's my edge. I just want to put on some Okay, there we go. Scribble's done. Oof, I feel bored out from that. Right, next, let's have a drink. And what I wanted to do is I'm just writing the word hello. Oh, I don't have Mr. Shaw's. There it is. I'm gonna do me bumblebee. Okay, this works. This works. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the hello in a dotted line. Might need a thicker pen, do I? No, I don't think I do. And that's going to be coming out of the bee's bum. Hopefully you'll see what I mean in a minute and I'm not just talking nonsense. So when I'm drawing my bee, I draw those bits. This will make sense in a second. I move the wings so that they touch the back. And I also have him have little legs. You'll see him in a minute. I know my hand's in the way. He's a chunky little bee. Do you want to see? I don't know if I can. Realise I'm not holding it in the camera. There's a delay, so I can't see what I'm showing you. And then let's draw a pencil line so that makes it easier. So if it makes it easier to line it up, draw a pencil line where you want the base of the text to be, and then you can line up your stencil to that. Sometimes I like the text to look like it's not all aligned, but I think this font quite likes being aligned, so that's what it's getting. Oh, Daisy dog. Where's my L? He is a chunky dizzy bee. Let's erase the pencil. And then let's give my bee some colour. Now, what colour shall I do the April? Kind of feeling the pink, you know. While I'm colouring in my April, let's chat. Did anyone watch the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Is anyone else obsessed? I think I may be in love with Sebastian Stan. Help. Yeah, it is as good as WandaVision. WandaVision was excellent, but you know, I do love Sebastian Stan, so I'm in. I'm in. Kind of want to introduce the washi tape on this page, even if it's only like a little sample. I'm going to see what that looks like and then remove it if it looks poo. Only because I plan on using it on the other page. couldn't get into line of duty. I don't know why. I'll leave them there for now. I'm not decided whether they get to stay or not. But generally I like the rest of the page. I just feel like if I'm going to use it on the rest of the spreads, does it make sense not to have it on the first one? I don't know. We'll come back to it. So that's page 1 done. Sorry that took so long. The rest of them hopefully shouldn't take as long. So I'm going to do a slightly different version. I need to see my washi tape. So I watched the first episode of WandaVision and was like, what am I watching? And then after the second, I was totally just in and binge watched it all in like a day. How many days in April? That's the other thing, I need stickers. I wish I could get into it. I have tried. It just wasn't my bag. So I just want to check. It's 30 days. I got the wrong. Oh, for goodness sake, Mella. The wrong washi tapes from my plan. One of the stickers has 31 days. Well, these stickers, 30 days has September, April, June and November. All the rest have 31. September, April, June and November. That's right, isn't it? What am I missing? The plain ones. Oh, okay. I need to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Will I like it? Is it appropriately good? As in these ones, I might do my weekly spread with it. So you could use this one and have 7 across a page for a weekly. Use these ones for habit trackers. It's less serious and easy watching. Maybe I need to give that a go. Start with a Thursday. It's the April one on the simple stickers. I'll have a look in a second. Hopefully I've got it. Neutral notepad or Oops a Daisy Brights? If you look on Pinterest for hexagon weekly spreads, there's tons. It's definitely a popular one. I need to look at this April one now. Days has September, April. Oh yes, it does. Sorry about that, guys. Oh no, April does have 30. 30 days has September, April. 30, April does have 30 days. I don't understand. Oh, 31 on that one. Oh, it does. We've thrown an extra day of the year in. We will get that sorted on the reprint. Sorry about that, guys. I'll make a note and we'll get it sorted for next time. At least it's an extra day and not a missing day, I guess. Not ideal either way. I've lost my pen now. Lost my train of thought, lost my pen. There it is. You know what, I didn't notice, and I've proofed those so many times. Go blind to these things eventually. Oh well. I hope there's not loads of people planning extra things for their extra day in April. Bye, Rayma. Yeah, put a note sticker next to it. Good plan. That's a good point, Emma. I would imagine by now the majority of people do have it. I don't know if there's anyone on here from overseas that hasn't received their box yet. I think you're probably good to post it, to be honest. I mean, shout at me if I'm wrong, everyone else, but I think by this point, it was a month ago that they were dispatched, so hopefully most of them are there. I haven't, but I don't care. Oh, bless you, Christine. Which is weird because I don't know why people in the States would have received them before people in Sweden. Doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason behind these things. It potentially is caught up in customs, I guess. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair, Katie. Yeah, I think probably customs, probably good old Brexit, ruining everything for us again. So I want to colour this in. So after the Daisy Doodle party yesterday, I was a bit exhausted from being overexcited, getting up early and doing too much for the day. So I decided to watch a film, and I wanted something that I didn't have to think too much about. So I watched the original Avengers film, and then I watched Age of Ultron. And I think tonight I might watch Infinity War and potentially Endgame, depending on how I'm feeling. And I've done all four in the space of 2 days. I don't know if I'll make it to Endgame because I don't know if I'm emotionally ready to watch that again. Because I cry every time I see it. Like a big geek. Okay, so my plan for this section was to do some boxes, I think. So I want social media down the side. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Hope you're well. Long time no speak. Long time no see. curlies. No, this isn't working for me. I'm going to save the B for my to-do page. Sorry, Carol, just removed it. I said that. Wasn't anything you said. Okay, what do I need? I need my social media stencil. As soon as I've done this page, next page is mandala time. Like hammer time only with mandalas. Shelley says, I think I may have used about 5 meters of the B tape. Yeah, the B tape's really cute. The one for the April box is also very, very cute. A weather themed box. The other thing that I've realised I've forgotten, which is really annoying, is my April thing that I'd planned to put on here. So I may have to put it on the next page. But so that's weekend. And 11th. So Emma says, how far in advance do you design your tapes and boxes? Is it month to month, or do you have a bank of ideas to pick from? No, we tend to be a few months in advance. The reason being that washi tape is produced in China. Because believe it or not, there's nowhere in the UK that produces washi tape. So we have to be advanced of ourselves to make sure that we've got the designs to China and got them back to us. So we have a couple of months in advance at the moment. Now the Daisy Doodles is done, Kate goes back to washi tape design. Yeah, we do have a bank of ideas that we're working from. We have quite a lot in our kind of bubble of things we want to do. It's making sure that ideas will translate to both washi tape and a stencil. I would absolutely love, and this has been a love from the beginning, to do a lavender themed box, because I love lavender, I love the colour, I love the smell, and I think it would make a really cute washi, but I'm yet to figure out how I can translate that into a stencil, so it hasn't ever been done. That's just an example, there's tons of others. So that's my at a glance page. I'm then going to do my to-do page, and this is where I'm going to use my mandala stencil. So if you've been waiting for the mandala how to, buckle in, it's about to happen. I am going to do a half mandala, so it's off the page. So if you're doing a whole mandala, just imagine it was going to be on the page, but it works exactly the same way. Grab my doobie dot. Now, first things first, when you're doing your mandala, I'm going to do the one, I need to do 2 halves. So, actually, if it's easier, I could do a mandala on a separate, I might do that. I might do a mandala on a separate page and then cut it out and stick it on, and that way you're seeing me do a whole mandala. Let's do that. Just need a bit of paper. I think I've got, and that way I don't have to do the mandala twice, which is probably more sensible anyway. Have I got some paper is the only thing. It's been doodled on. You would think in all of my stuff I would have some paper. Let's take a page out to journal. I have to do that. I wonder if I can rub that out. Yes, I probably. Sorry, Carol, the monthly setups always take a while. Do remember though, you don't need to stick around. I won't be offended. But also, if you want to watch it back later, it is all recorded, so you don't have to commit your entire. But the monthly setups always take a while, which is why I normally do them on. I pre-record and do it fast forward. Right. So, find your centre point. I'm going to use the centre point of the page. Draw around your mandala maker. This is kind of step 1. This is my last page though, guys. So hopefully not too much longer, then we can all go and have lunch. So that's job 1. We'll then take your stencil. This is called a ruler. Can you tell it's been a long week? And divide your mandala up so you've got segments. And I do that by following point to point. Oh wow, that's me in large. Point to point and dip to dip, if you see what I mean. There's not much chatting, but there's still lots of you here, so I'm guessing that means a lot of you are planning along with me, which is nice. So once we've got this, so basically this shape divided into 16, then take my compass, put my point in the middle, and I'm going to make a ring. I can't remember how much I did now. I think I did a ring every centimetre. But basically, however many rings you want, or you can always do more than you need and not use them. The more rings, the more complicated it's going to be. Make sure this whole thing is in pencil so that once you've drawn your design on, you can erase the pencil. So this is your mandala grid. Now, once we've got this, it's time to take the shapes and repeat them around the circle. So start with the smaller shapes and work outwards is the easiest thing to do. So I try to position it so that it's in the same place each time. So I'm going to take this little shape here, and the point of that little shape, let's have a look, is going to be at the point where, what shall I do? I'm going to reverse it so the two sides meet there, so that's in the same place each time. So try and repeat what you're doing each time. I'm actually, what I should have used, I'm going to go back. I'm going to use this shape, and I'm going to sit it so that it's, actually I can do it there, so the point touches this point. It will make sense as I'm going around. So on everything, I'm going to skip one, do one, skip one, do one. It's very repetitive, kind of relaxing. All the way around the ring. And now I can use a slightly different shape. Maybe let's use that shape on the ones inside, so not overlapping what I've already done. Joining it up so that the tip meets the tip and the base is the base. I'm quite happy with this compass. I think it's quite a decent compass. To be honest, when I was sourcing it, I was just looking for a green compass. But actually, it's a very nice compass. So you can see that I've got a ring of the shape around the middle. Now I'm going to pick a slightly bigger shape and continue, basically. So I might pick this one. Or that one. This one. And I'm doing every other one again. And just having that grid behind it helps you to place the shapes in the same space each time. So you've got that repeating pattern, which is basically what the mandala is, the repeating pattern around the circle. And it's up to you whether you want to do every one or every other one. Depending on what you do, you'll get a different looking mandala each time. Let's use some of this little see where I'm going with this? What's quite nice as well is if you take the thing and go like a little bit below, you can have like a slight repeating. And if you wanted a smaller mandala, you can stop at any time. You don't have to go the whole way outside of the grid because you've done it all in pencil. What might I do? You can also add in other things if you wanted to. So I'm going to put 3 little circles here. It's basically about repeating and keep adding detail until you can't figure out anywhere to add more detail. The more detailed they are, the more mandala looking it is. Let's add in some bigger shapes. We need 1. And because they're all petal shapes, it helps it to look quite floral, which is like kind of a floral mandala. I think honestly the key to it is just keep adding. The more you add, the kind of more impressive it looks, and also it distracts your eye from it not being exactly symmetrical. and I'm not particularly thinking about where I'm placing things here. If I spent a bit more time, I could make it look a bit more impressive, but this is me doing it quick to kind of show you the essence of it. There is definitely some non-symmetricalness about this design. Oh, thanks for my stars, Ellie. And then I am just going to draw around the final shape. What else do we want to do? You get the idea anyway. That's the basics of the mandala. You could also, actually I'm going to do that there. And a freehand double line to the outside, because then it makes it look done. And don't worry, I'm not going to colour this in. I'll leave it black and white. That's it. I'm going to cut it out. Oh, actually I have to rub the pencil off first. Once you've taken your pencil lines off, it should look like a mandala. Daisy is making some noise now. I don't know if you can hear it. I've shut the door downstairs and I've shut the door up here, so I can't hear her. I think it's because she can hear me talking. She goes quiet when I go quiet, and then when I start talking again, she starts barking because she thinks she's missing out on something. Freckle's probably asleep. She's a lazy tiny dog. And I don't know where Flora is. I'm guessing because it's spring. She's out busy. She did try and crash the live yesterday. So that's my mandala. Where's my journal? And my plan for this was that I was going to have half up here and half down there. That's through the middle of it. Like this. Need some glue. And then, don't worry guys, we are nearly there. I want to do the things to do. Let's do it in pencil first after all that. I don't know if you can hear Daisy now. She's doing her very best dinosaur impression. Yeah, it's a bit of a disaster, my table. Okay, and obviously the mandalas can have colour. I think we're done. Let me give you a little glancey glance. What I do need is to add in my calendar. So, April is my little April cover page with my bee and my cut out flowers. And then my April at a glance, goals, important dates and social media. And then my things to do, and these mandalas just need colouring in, but I'm not going to make you sit through that because that's painful. Is that? That's it, I think, guys. What do you think? Still got a few of you here, so thank you for those of you that stayed. I know it went on for, wow, nearly 2 hours. I think we're all due some lunch now, to be honest. I think we deserve it. Hopefully you like what I've created and the mandala makes a bit more sense now, having seen it in action. Thank you for planning with me. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next Sunday. We've got the regular plan with me at 12 and the masterclass for the VIPs at 2 o'clock. So another double planning weekend. Yay. Everybody. Sorry, I'm a bit like spaced out. Thank you all for being awesome and supportive, and the lovely chat. It's always such a friendly space and I really appreciate that. There's never any drama. Yeah, it's just nice. It's just a nice chill Sunday plan sesh, which I love. So yeah, keep being awesome and I will see you all next week. Bye 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 bye.